Start of the second set, and it's important for Clijsters. She gets a dent into Sharapova early on, but it's going to be so tough. For the most part, it's Clijsters working the angles. Sharapova not doing much with angles, but to be honest, she's not needing to. She's just bludgeoning the ball.
In a funny way, I'd probably like to see Clijsters working the lines a little bit better, particularly off that backhand side.
That's good for Clijsters. Been a frustrating year for Clijsters, really, hasn't it? Semi-finalist in the Australian Open, had to withdraw there. Semi-finalist in Roland Garros and at Wimbledon. She was never really 100% fit, I don't think, through this year. Maybe just at the stage that she was getting fit, something else would happen.
And the American hard courts is such a big season for her as well. I thought it was interesting though, she lost 3 times to Ellen 3 times in a row, right in the middle of the year. Semis of the French and semis of Eastbourne, semis of Wimbledon. Could have had a very different year had she won those matches.
Losing to Ellen for her would be no fun anyway. Yes, for me, for most of the year, I know she's been out for a lot of it, but Ellen been the best player of the year. But right at the end of it, I think Sharapova is.
I think that is borne out by their stats, because Sharapova has an 87% winning percentage over the year and Ellen an 88%. So there's not a lot between the two of them.
And you said that stat without looking down. Marvellous. Frightening. Just going to move a little bit further away.
I did have it up my sleeve, just in case it would prove useful. I knew it was going to prove useful at some stage during the week. Well, there it is.
I laughed because the male model, who's the ball boy, staggered when he picked the ball up. I wouldn't have wanted that move on the catwalk. And there's another difference in Sharapova there. It wasn't the worst drop shot, perhaps not her best, but Sharapova milked it up.
What Sharapova doesn't do when she comes up to drop shot, she doesn't really have the capacity to stop and check and then play the shot. She does it sort of Agassi-like. She just runs up to it and hits it.
And carries on running.
That's it. She's got to make a winner off that shot, because she won't get back into court.
Oh, that's magical stuff from Clijsters. Sharapova did well to get something on the volley, and then an exquisite lob.
Iguales, 30 all.
And a really good replay to show that off too. It was that good.
40-30.
That was terrific from Clijsters. Big serve, 184 Ks, back with interest, and the second shot even better.
Yes, you just wonder if the feel is coming now. There's plenty of capacity in this match for Clijsters if she gets something going.
Ooh. She's not going to challenge it. I think she might have. Early on in the set, but I'm not sure that was out. Was it preying on her mind? First double fault. Did she get away with it there, Clijsters? Can she take advantage of it right now? Pivotal point. It didn't last very long. Four aces now. Suddenly, Sharapova just a little less than herself. Double fault, and that very strange error.
Well, she kept such a high level through that first set. And Clijsters just a little bit better, a little more eager now.
Yes, I think it was. She's going to have a go. It's such an important point. She's weighing it up. Am I? No. I think it was a good overall. I'm a big fan of Roland Herfel, so I would say that. Let's have a look. That's how good a judge he is. As Jose Mourinho would say, he knows he's not the show, Roland Herfel, but he just does a very, very good job.
Sharapova used her height brilliantly there on that second serve. And if she thinks about it, she can do that off the ground as well, because she can really get that ball rearing up, make life very uncomfortable for Clijsters.
Oh. Real essence of Sharapova there. 2 break points saved. Clutch serving. Unbeatable.
Well, there's no reason why that serve should break down. The movement is getting more and more fluid. You can see over the last few years since she won Wimbledon, she's really developed a lot more back strength, shoulder strength. The body's really filling out. And there's a great mind above those shoulders as well.
quite. Yes, changing direction. Well, she's never going to be in the top 10 for that, for obvious physical reasons. Physical attributes which help in the way you just described, but not there. Second double for Clijsters.
What Kim is finding, I think, a little tough is that she hasn't played a top 10 player since really the time she was out. The last time she played someone like that was Maria Sharapova, way back in the summer.
Penta 30-15.
The return had just too much on it. Once again, you sense that Clijsters is right up against the ropes. And Sharapova is looking to find another big punch. Well done. Again to the backhand.
Well, Clijsters is really just playing from memory. She's hasn't played top 10 players week in, week out. She's got to kind of get her game very quickly to this level.
Yes. So impressive from Clijsters. She recognised the problem was deepening and came out with two of her best back-to-back serves in the match so far. 2-1. Still the one break of serve in the first set to Sharapova. Divides them. No break so far in set number 2.
Penta 39. Penta 30-15.
It's quite amazing just how much power Clijsters has had to deal with. Normally she's the one sort of dishing it out. And she's at this stage sort of having to counterpunch while soak it up before she can have any opportunity really to launch an attack.
She was a little nervous about that second shot, but it found the line. Good second serve again.
Clijsters is challenging the good call on
Clijsters is challenging it. And I think Sharapova's body language kind of gave it away. I'm feeling it might have got the line, but it would have been very close, that's for sure. And she feels it's worth a challenge. It's out. I think Sharapova for once was her own worst enemy there.
I think she needs to be a better actress.
30 all.
That's just world class. Two fabulous backhands in the middle of that rally, turning defence into attack. We keep saying it, Sam, it's true. She has improved.
What was fascinating there was when she was under attack, she got herself out of it, and she doesn't hang about before unleashing that backhand down the line. It just totally changes it. She wants to control the point. I think that shot is going to become one of the great shots of women's tennis, the Sharapova down the line backhand.
Clijsters are playing pretty well.
The difference between the two of them is that Sharapova does 3 or 4 things really, really well, almost perfectly. And Clijsters at her best does that as well, but she's got a lot more to her game. And I'd love to see her bring out a few more slices, a few more drop shots, just try and break up this hitting match.
Unexpected miss with that backhand down the line there. And Clijsters, as she had in Sharapova's last service game, is just having a nibble, having a look here. There were 2 break points there. She's got a chance here.
That is the favourite banker serve of Sharapova in the ad court. What a wonderful switch up.
She can't make it stick, Clijsters here. Mostly because of her opponent, just occasionally like there. Perhaps a lack of big match practice tells. There's your shot again. Out, it's called out. She's going to challenge, and I'm sure she's right to challenge. Yeah, the body language was significant there. Clijsters looked behind, didn't know that Sharapova, but she was expecting her to challenge. It's in. It looked a bit further in than that, I have to say, but Hawkeye's very rarely wrong, but it made the right decision. Few of the crowd don't quite understand, because to those who don't know, it looked like it might have been wide, but it's resting on the side of the line and touching. And a chance has gone again, and you wonder how many more will be along the line.
2 challenges left. More balls, please. Bolas per hole. Perfect.
Yes, the models forgot that the serve comes down this end, and you can hear what the Spaniards think of that.
Ball boy, ball boy, ball boy. Wait a second, ball boy.
There's one missing.
Thank you.
Oh, I think we can forgive them, can't we?
Oh, I'm sure you think that, Sam. Would you have said the same thing at the Masters Series event when they had female models? Possibly not.
I just wonder if Clijsters are going to strategically change this up a little bit. Maybe play some more to the forehand of Sharapova. She's got herself in all these backhand cross-court rallies, and she's not coming off on top.
Yeah, it was long. Clijsters hoped to get away with that, but Sharapova very quick to point down to the court. Third double. And first little window of opportunity for Sharapova in this set on the Clijsters serve. No, that's got to be challenged too. Now, there's a few calls, I think, going astray. Again, it's the other side from us, far side. I saw that in.
I saw it in as well. Just in the way she hit it. She had no thoughts of ever hitting this out. Be amazed if this is out.
Yeah. Close call.
Replay the points. 15-30, 15-30. Penta iguals. 30.
Just for the moment, they're losing a little bit of confidence in the calling.
I think it's worth mentioning, whoever thought of using Hawkeye in this way, just the two challenges and then the extra one in the tie-break, I don't think they need to mess with that at all.
No.
I think they've got the mix right first time.
Yes.
Clijsters hasn't got her mix right though.
McEnroe would like you to be deducted a point if you get a challenge wrong. I quite like that. Even more spicy. That's the only thing I might do.
I think us girls are not going to go for that.
That's long. Yeah, that's long. And she's right again. Now, this is ridiculous. This is the end of year championships, the world championships, and calls are going wrong here.
All we can say is thank goodness it's Roland Herfel in the chair.
Yes.
Because he can cope with this situation.
I'm sure this is out.
It's definitely out. It's miles out.
It's not good, I'm afraid. Not good enough for the end of year championships. And Sharapova has the break and is looking very pretty right here. A set and 3-2 to the good. She's ahead now. Can she move clear, Sharapova? Breaking exactly the same stage as she did in the first set. There were no arguments after that.
Certainly wouldn't be surprised to see Clijsters go for a little more, take a few more risks. There's definitely frustration because she's looking for her tennis. It's just not automatically there.
She was banging her shoes there as if the feet were the problem. But her movement to me, seems the least of her problems.
It's not losing her this match. In fact, just a few stats we've got. They're serving similar first serve percentages, getting similar stats on winning those points on the first serve. But where Sharapova's massively ahead is winning points on the second serve, 61% to Clijsters 39%.
Never looks relaxed, I have to say, nor does she. But it works massively. We nearly got it. What a wonderful rally. For me, this is the best match so far of the tournament.
Yes, there's been parts of it that are very good. I mean, for Sharapova, it's been a demonstration. I have to say, I've never seen her just bunt it down the like that, because she just never gets the second shot. Didn't go for the winner. That was rather strange.
Very disappointing for Clijsters. It's sat up. I know it really took the kick, but she should have dealt with that. She's beginning to run out of time now.
Sharapova, Ghana 4-2.
Sharapova beat her last time in straight sets, and it looks like a repeat performance here. And again, the ball's not down the right end, and the crowd are quick to get on the back of the male models.
In 15 love.
Sharapova really does know, just keep up this intensity level, keep sort of driving the car at the same speed, as Brad Gilbert would say. That's all she's got to do.
Not one splits, not two, but three. That's how desperately she wants this. But Sharapova just will not be denied. Gasp when they saw the first one. And prolonged applause here.
15-30.
Here's a little hook on the forehand, worked again. And these are virtually match points now.
15-40.
Sharapova very seldom blinks in the side of victory these days. It was a time, but no longer. 2 break points for a double break. Huge, huge game for Sharapova.
Sharapova gana 5-2.
And it'll be the last rites for Clijsters, you sense, when you come back after this break. After an hour and 13. Oh, magnificent shot. Thought she was off balance.
Oh, she's getting so much better about getting the racket head through the ball on that forehand side now. Lifted it a little at the end, but got away with it. It's been so much power from her. That's the feature of the match for me.
Yeah, she may have won Hasselt, but this is a welcome back to the big time for Clijsters, and this is what it's like.
15-all.
And for most of the match, Clijsters, who prides herself on her baseline tennis, has been outplayed from the back of the court.
Close to being out, but Sharapova not challenging.
15-30.
Mighty blow. 176 kilometers an hour out wide.
Penta iguales. 30.
Ace number 5. Smack on the line.
No, I don't think so.
I saw that very close, I have to say. My first instinct was that it might have been just wide, but I think, it could have been resting on the line. Your instinct was, okay, let's see. Yep, you're right.
The call is overturned. Replay the points.
Unlucky for Sharapova then.
30-all.
Unlucky for Clijsters, rather. She had the upper hand in that rally. Just as at the end in her first match against Demencheva when she did falter a little bit. The shrieking level is rising here. It's break point, Clijsters. It wasn't a major wobble or a significant one, but she suddenly was playing less than she was. She tried to slice.
There's been elements of Clijsters' play where you think for a point or two, yes, it's coming back, the feel is there, and then it seems to be gone almost in a flash. But even if she can just get a few more games in this match, it'll help her so much for the rest of the round robin, because this is her opening match.
Very strange. Same as yesterday. Second break point. Oh! Listen to the applause for Clijsters. A shocking miss from Sharapova. But Clijsters has earned a break, and there's no doubt Sharapova's game just dropped a fraction and Clijsters was onto her.
Sharapova 5-3. 5 games to 3.
Is it significant? Well, if Clijsters can hold here, it really puts the pressure on Sharapova next time.
Well, it certainly gives her a little bit of hope, but unfortunately for Clijsters, Sharapova has been returning so well this match as well.
It's another of her attributes, isn't it? When you do manage to break her, and it's the first time Clijsters has broken her here, she steps her game up even another level.
Well, where she's so disciplined is that she really does wipe out previous points, and I think we've talked about this before with Sharapova, that she really does play one ball, 1 point at a time. A lot of other players say they do, but she does it all the time.
She asked for it, Clijsters. There's no kind of shot there.
What you often see with Sharapova, unless it's the grunting or a little bit of extra aggression, you never really know what the score is with her. You just come into the match, you'd never know, because the intensity is always the same.
Mm. Wonderful. The screeching's very loud now, and the crowd are just beginning to notice it. A few little sniggers. Great shot from Clijsters here.
15-30. 30 all.
That's a lovely change up on that serve. It was such a slow first serve.
Sharapova's going to challenge it.
Miss Sharapova challenges
But I think
the ball on
because it's such an important call, as Leo, Clijsters' dad, I think it hit the line. Close call, but I think it got there. Yeah,
Ball stand.
I think she wouldn't have challenged it if it had been early in the set.
30. Sharapova has one challenge left.
Roars of approval from the crowd. And Clijsters, typical of her, sticking it out to the end. Is it the end? We'll find out. Well, no doubt she did falter. Was it nerves or just a blip? And if it was nerves, have they gone? Or are they intensified here? Serving for the match for the second time.
Interfere. 15 love.
That's a great second serve. And that was a shot she's been making all match.
Well, in a way, the return really helped Clijsters. So she didn't get a lot of pace on it, and on this court, you have to get up to the ball. And when there's no pace, that you have to get up even more. And Sharapova just stood stock still there and sort of stretched for it. It was sort of unintentional from Clijsters, but it sort of worked.
Can't make it now. So much that she used to make for the first hour of this match isn't coming off. Change of racket. Is that the answer?
That's a strange time to do it. Normally you see her do it in an Agassi style fashion when there's new balls, just because there's a pound of tension that's been lost. Maybe she does tend to forget things. Very forgetful on court is Sharapova sometimes. Bad decision though. But I quite like that. Blame the racket.
Mm-hmm. No. That was a strange shot as well.
See again, that was almost like a Federer return. Just a little bunt back into court. No pace, low.
15,
did the job.
2 break points. They're getting excited in the Clijsters camp right now. Until the last break of serve for Clijsters, it's been a story of missed opportunities this set, which has got one more chance here. Second break point. second serve kicked up beautifully, didn't it? And then she was in.
And just gave her a shorter second shot. But that's what she does when she's under threat. It's go on the attack. She's going to take charge of the situation.
There's no other way. 2 break points saved. Another huge serve. 184. I think that's just about her quickest serve of the night. No coincidence that it sets up match point. Fabulous finish. A similar match to last night's against Dementieva. Just a little wobble towards the end, but nothing significant. Sharapova is the class act in this field, it seems so far. And she's beaten probably her most threatening rival in this group pretty easily.
Well, 4-4 I think was about right. Sharapova, I think, just had such a well-managed match. That's how she played. There were threats, there were problems, but she dealt with them. And in the end there, it just came so quickly when it could have been extended into a tiebreak or and into a longer set than she would have liked. And again, great maturity and just ticked all the boxes, did everything she needed to do.
She's virtually through now. 2 straight sets wins. It will be a minor miracle if she fails to make it through to the semi-final. Clijsters, 1 defeat against the most significant player in the group. That's not a disaster. And she didn't play badly. Starting to play okay towards the end.
Maria, fabulous job once again out there.
Yeah, you know, it's tough, especially, you know, when you feel like you have the match in your hands and, you know, in a couple of seconds it slips away. So I'm really glad I could get out of it.
But it seems like that's what has really made the difference for you and winning all these tournaments and these matches, that's 18 matches in a row, is that you're averting that crisis with big serves and just calmly under pressure.
Well, it's good that I've been in those situations like yesterday, and you know, unfortunately I didn't learn from them, and I couldn't serve out the match, you know, to make my life a lot easier. But you know, I guess it happens.
But in a way, you're giving yourself so many chances. You're up 2 breaks in the second set yesterday against Elena Dementieva, and again tonight. Right. But you're able to still get through the match, even though you lose one of the breaks of serve.
Yeah, you know, I guess I'm tough in that way. You know, I play better when I'm down, so you know, but I hope that I can win when I'm up 2 breaks. I mean, that's going to be very important. The match could have easily gone the other way very quickly.
Hey, and great news, you're almost there to the semi-finals.
Yeah, I know. It's exciting. You know, I have 1 more match to go in the round robin, and hopefully I'll be there.
Wishing you the best of luck.
Thanks.
4 sets out of 4 for Maria Sharapova. And it really does look as if she's going to make it through. Her final match will be against Svetlana Kuznetsova, who, to be honest, didn't pull up any trees in her win against Elena Dementieva. They're the bare stats. Not often Clijsters plays sets with only 13 winners. She just wasn't able to launch enough attacks.
And I think that's understandable. But I think from Sharapova, we've had the understatement of the tournament. I guess I'm tough when I'm behind. I think that just about says it all.
She's a real tough nut to crack. So Sharapova virtually sure of a place in the semi-final. So those are the 2 matches in the red group. He's a happy bunny. Yes, that is a bonus, but not as big a bonus as Maria has just had. So there's 1 match to go, and we switch to the yellow group, and it's a must-win match for Martina Hingis. She lost against Justine Henin-Ardenne. She cannot afford to lose tonight, and she'll go in as a distinct second favourite against Nadia Petrova. Joe Jury will be joining me for that.